Hi darling, how are you settling in? Everybody, this is Beauty, in case you haven't seen my latest videos. Just arrived yesterday, didn't you, lass? Yeah, good girl. How's t'other one? Is she good? How are you, missus? Gonna come and say hello? No, you're gonna go on that side of Beauty. Well, that's all right. I do want those numbers off your bum, though, unless we're gonna call you 383. What do you think? Maybe get that number off? What do you reckon? How are you two getting on? Good? Yeah, what do we think? Oh, that wasn't too difficult. Well done, lass. Good girl. We do the other side? Yeah. Good girly. What a clever girl. All right. No bother. All right. Maybe we're just wary on day one and we're going to come around very fast. She's really clever. It's fine, isn't it? Excellent. It's only taken us one day. Did you just want to settle in a little bit yesterday? Well, I don't blame you. So if you don't know, these two girls were bought at auction over in Clifton Island on Saturday and arrived yesterday, Tuesday morning. And you've just had 24 hours in the field now. How's it gone? You can breathe, can't you? You can just chill out now. You've got each other. Not that you knew each other before, but you're friends now. And these are my two new mares, or fillies. Are we going with fillies or mares? I'm tending to call them mares, but they are only three, the pair of them. Both just 3-year-olds. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased we're friends. And that was without me even getting the carrot out of my pocket. I've come armed with a carrot, but I was hoping not to come armed with carrots. Actually, I thought I'll just try without carrots, and I think we're all right. Oh, good. Oh, I am pleased. Now, what are you doing down there? So they are currently in isolation from our herd. They're in one of Farmer Rob's fields, which doesn't border any others. And they'll be here for a couple of weeks, definitely. That's our isolation period. And then after that, at some point when it's convenient, we will aim to mingle them with the herd. The herd on the fell, that's where they're going to go first of all, because you are in season. I thought you might be. So Beauty has arrived in season. Yeah, I thought there was a bit of hormones going on here. Well, that's fine. You're still not going to go and see a stallion though, lass. Not till next year. Beauty's like pursuing t'other one. Come on. I want to flirt. You would like to go straight in with a stallion. I could put her straight in with one of the boys. Think she might be quite happy about that. No, not till next year. And just to start the discussion on which stallion they could go in with. Now, if we put them with Harley, it will definitely breed grey. Harley always passes on a grey gene. That's fine. They'll be heterozygous grey. That's absolutely fine. We could do that. If they went to Patrick, they could produce non-grey. It'll be 50-50 as to whether or not Patrick passed on his grey gene. So 50-50, heterozygous grey or non-grey. Now, this isn't an aesthetics thing. This isn't a colour because we like colour thing. This is because of melanomas. And there is a higher chance of melanomas with homozygous grey ponies. And there is a reduced chance with heterozygous grey ponies. And there's a much lower chance of melanomas with non-grey ponies. So that's the reason that I've gone for non-grey with these girls. Now, Harley has got more substance to him. He's a slightly heavier build than Patrick is. Patrick has better movement. He's more athletic. So what do we do? Do we maintain athleticism or do we try to put substance on? Now, if we try to put substance on, there's nothing saying we're going to get it. I was talking to some very knowledgeable people while I was in Ireland, and one of the things which was commonly said was you need it in the mare or you're not going to get it on the foal. So actually trying to put something onto a foal using a stallion, you may not get what you want. And then the other thing is back breeding. Now, in terms of how closely related they are, not at all. They could breed with either boy, absolutely fine. That's fine. Now, these two ladies are both, they have quite unusual back breeding and they don't have commonly used stallions in there hardly at all, very low, particularly Beauty. Now, Patrick has got very common back breeding. He's got very normal bloodlines, if you like. So mixing him with these two ladies, it would dilute that. So the foal would have less than he does, which is a good direction. Harley is another outcross in himself. So he doesn't have these really commonly appearing stallions in his back breeding. I will go into this in detail in another video, but the principle being Harley would maintain an outcross. A Harley foal with these ladies would maintain an outcross, like pure. So is that the aim? Or a Patrick foal would like dilute it? So I don't know. I always need to speak to a geneticist and say, what should we be doing as a breeder? Should we be looking to keep a pure outcross route so that there's always something to outcross with? Or is it okay just to sort of generally dilute everything? I need to understand more about this, but all I know is I've got two mares who are good outcrosses and one stallion who is, and one stallion who can produce non-grey and is very athletic and moves wonderfully. but does have like fairly common back breeding. Right, let me do another video on back breeding to talk about what I mean, so I can explain why I chose these girls and maybe to help us all decide which stallion is best for these girls.